Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's played it back. And it's McAllister. Now it's Van Basten. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. It's a good-looking... Big header!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, what has happened here? He's one-on-one! And the finish! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Bit too much weight on the pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho to McAllister. Van Basten, passing is crisp and sharp. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Crystal Palace have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Platini. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's in a good position here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Swung over. And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister. Mbappe. McAllister. And here's Van Basten. Out to the right. Hoisted in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Cafu clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's made its way to him. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Threads one in, out towards the flank. He's found a way past, and he's whipped and it's shot a goal! He's gone direct here. And he's forced to go back. Cafu. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Ball swung in. Platini. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
McAllister. Now it's Van Basten.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's found a way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Raul. He's away. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross goes in there. Oh, well played, well played. And a chance! Corner it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out to the left flank. Played back in.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Corner number 2 then. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. Just the goalkeeper to beat. They're urging him to shoot. And that was very necessary. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Crystal Palace so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Goes looking wide. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Lahm. And it's Azar. Now it's Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Crystal Palace do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Goulet. Ball played for Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Nice sequence of passes this. And this is what shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Guardiol. Platini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Room and chance! There's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 29 minutes is number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach.
And Messi! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Raul. And the shot's on here. Lam. Oh, easy pickings there. Back into the middle. Mbappe! Crystal Palace have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Arda Güler. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's not going to reach. And he's... Oh no, this does not look good. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Eder Militao. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bergomi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. Well seen. Saw that. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Crystal Palace 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. And they're back on the ball. Real chance! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of a comeback? Great vision. Nico Williams is wide and looking to get onto this. Shot a goal! He scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed.
Good chance here! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe is on his own. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. No, it's come to nothing. "60 minutes played. And no, that was never going to make it. Crystal Palace have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vardiol. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? A probing pass, and he's intervened well there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gravenberg. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Oh, given away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Crystal Palace grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. Nicely shaped ball. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe, takes the shot! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. Pass is just off target. Lahm. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Ribéry played out to the right. That pass isn't the best. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Mbappe. Well, they can break here. Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. And the return pass. And it's Forlan.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Bebeto. That is ended up in no man's land. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk, up towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van Basten could try cutting inside here. Milan with the corner, they're first. Header comes in! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that looks a decent... It's Forlan! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Milan have their third corner. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Bebeto. That has not gone well. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these...
Van Basten! And that has fair fizzed. Taken back almost at once. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Has a look and place it forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Crystal Palace yet to have an attempt on goal. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's rather hopeful. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! The breakthrough strike. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Now it's Batistuta. Goes for the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Bebeto, he's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Searching pass he's played there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Messi. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Beckham. Oh, good take in a good area. Cross from Beckhamtries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Lam. Mbappe! Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Opts for safety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Milan have turned up with a...
And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pinches it off him. Crystal Palace needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Koundé short changes him with that pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he plays one through. Oh, he's got... Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the...
He's having a shot! No, he got that all wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Aims beyond the defence. It's Van Basten! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Bebeto! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, this is a great position. Shot a goal! Batistuta chasing after it. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. Brilliantly cut out. Deftly away. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. And he is oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Crystal Palace perhaps contemplating their next change here. Referee's given a throw. What a throw in. Tonali. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is that shapes to shoot! Platini. Kaka. Kvaratskhelia.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Van Basten. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Nice interception, well timed. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a searching pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for a runner. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, Forlan! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, easy pickings there. Batistuta, and Batistuta! In for the pieces! And another try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bebeto. Van Basten. Now it's Batistuta. Van Basten. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. That's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Kaká. Kaká! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kaká clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Burnley with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Kaká. Mbappe.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Probing pass. De Vrij spots it and intercepts. Played out towards the right wing. Caicedo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Granit Xhaka. And he's in on the chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well played. That has been cut short. Caicedo, distributed tidily. Wileka. Now, can they get him away? Played back in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Muleka. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. Pass just lacking in accuracy. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He might be Mateos! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham! Bonucci. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. And it's Bellingham. Now there's a big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And there's the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Just a quick
Neither side
today,
holding back
please
here. It
refrain
has
from
been
parking
quite a half,
outside
this.
stadium.
Well, I think the message
Thank
from
you
the
very much
manager
for
at
your
half-time
cooperation.
will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Pele.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He has a look up. He's picked his way through. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Burnley have the chance to go the other way. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, real chance! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Burnley go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question...
Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Mateus tries to pass it through. Played out to the left flank. Burnley perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Bellingham. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the pass is intercepted. Played into space. It's played through for him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. There's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Beckenbauer. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Baresi calmly anticipates.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well. Played out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bale. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Arsenal really...
He's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. And he was alert to it. Bale. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Face to face with the keeper. Kaká! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that.
Takes a shot! That pass has been... Mateus! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Mk. That pass isn't the best. Picked out brilliantly. Kaka! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kaka really must be thinking what he...
And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And
Hello,
there is
everybody,
very
and this
little
is a
room
quick
for
reminder
argument.
to let you know that you'll be able to catch
Well,
today's
from
match
behind, Jim, that is
broadcast
some
live
win,
on our
isn't it?
club's
They've
FM
taken
station.
advantage of...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Searching pass he's played there. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Messi. Egypt do have a chance to counter here. Koundé cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He won't be happy with that one. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Griezmann! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive. Egypt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. And this is Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Griezmann. Kaka. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. Kimmich. Mbappe. Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through here. Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kaká.
Egypt are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Messi.
Such good technique.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, super. There's the shot! Out to the right. Messi. Egypt do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Mbappe, and here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. He's in space and looking for options. Bellingham. Griezmann. Played out to the right. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaká. Bellingham. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Dink through. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Some resolute defending there. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Great ball, and he's in here. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's had it nicked away. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia.
And we're underway again.
Number 10, Messi.
Egypt can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
25.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their third corner.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 22, Pepe. Number 9, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 4, Gullit. Number 13, Dahl.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe is flagged offside. Tries to pass it through. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. In with the challenge. Good ball, good take. Pass is just off target. Bellingham. Now Griezmann. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Stood up well to him there. Gullit. And he cuts out the supply. Egypt still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And that was nowhere near his best.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
No way through there. Looking for the run. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. There they go, hunting in packs. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe! Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, terrible mistake. He's had a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Messi. Showing good feet. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Can he get it through? Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Haaland fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Griezmann. Koundé cuts out the pass. Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Egypt can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides...
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Flings it across. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And this is Griezmann. Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Egypt perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Egypt absolutely shocking here. Shockingly poor.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And this is Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kaká. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just about within shooting range. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Probing pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ambitious ball here. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Now it's Batistuta. Gerrard. Played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Still goalless. Played down the flank. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Tarla's cross. And the keeper has it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Parla. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pinches it off him. Perez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a cute ball. He's in a great position here. And Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been slipped through, and he cuts out the supply. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso, and reclaimed it in a trice. Well, they could break here. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a key interception. Parla. Searching pass he's played there. Buffon claims it, and the danger passes. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nice looking ball. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Parla.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kvaratskhelia. Kaká.
2 added minutes
That's
have been
nice and
indicated.
simple for the keeper. Parla. And it's Perez, looking for the run. Oh, that is a nice touch. That is Stuta! And again the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Just a
brings.
quick announcement. We would like to inform
Any
you
strong
that
opinions on the
CCTV
first half?
is now in
Yeah, it's a
operation
half
for
that's
your
had
safety.
a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Looking for options for movement. Manchester United deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing...
Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So, third corner of the game. He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Pele. Bale. Oh, what has happened here? Gets his head on it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
No, he's not getting past him there. Thala. He's found a way past. Cross into the box. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Thala. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's delightful. In by Fernando Torres. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. And this is Pele.
That's going in strongly.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now he's got space here. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. And that's been won straight back. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pele. Ball quality clearly deserted. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a searching pass. Perez. That's an imaginative pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. Pele chasing after it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Threads one in. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That ball looks a good one. And he's away. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That looks a good ball through. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Parlour. Coming on
Chance
the
to
field
deliver.
is
And he's there to clear it.
Messi.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Gavi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, they could be caught out here. He might be in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's worked it through. That is good alertness. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gavi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Guardiola. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He is through here. Still goalless. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gavi. And Gvardiol. Great vision. That's been slipped through. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham standing over it. And he's taking no chances there. Kvaratskhelia! It's loose now and goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gvardiol. Rodri. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rice could try cutting inside here. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Minamino! It's run loose. In he goes again. There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And this is Inzaghi. Can he get it through? Oh, decent chance! And he's done it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively...
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18, Beckham.
And the action
Number
is back on the way.
23, Filippo Inzaghi.
Rice,
On the field,
the most accurate
number
pass.
6,
That's an imaginative pass.
Number 11,
That's been cut out, well played. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Minamino. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Minamino. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fernando Torres. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice. Minamino. And he's cut it out. Seedorf. And it's Bale. It's played through for him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rodri. And Guardiola. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bremer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Minamino.
These really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Goal! After 67 minutes is number 19, Fernando Torres. Substitution for Arsenal, number 7.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is quite a battle.
Number 9.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Minamino. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Mbappe. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Torres. Minamino.
These clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. And here's Mbappe. Bale. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they can break here. And it's Messi. Gavi. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Rice. Minamino, he's found a way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's a cute ball. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added
That
time.
was good pressure, just hounded him off it. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Haaland! Haaland! Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Camavinga. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The most accurate pass. Vardiol. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ish takes a shot. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Šeško has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Camavinga. Fernandez. That's tidy. And the shot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Goal! After 22 minutes is number 8, Marcus Rashford.
Johor Darul Tazim have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Vardiol. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Lovely feet. Fernandez. And he's managed to get free. Rashford! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Johor Darul Tazim are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Fernandez. Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes. And it's Camavinga. Pacho. And Guardiol. And it's Fernandez. Azar. Now it's Haaland. He's away! And he shoots! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Johor Darul Tazim find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rashford going full tilt down the left. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. And it's Azar. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And here's Haaland. That's an imaginative pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Costa Curta gets... Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. Chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Terrific header! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement.
And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30.
And we're off again.
Number 9.
Manchester United changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
15.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Owen. Number 6. Bale. Number 7. Park Ji-sung. Number 18, Beckham. Number 25, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Owen! And Park Ji-sung! That's another chance. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this?
Johor Darul Tazim have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Casemiro. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Camavinga. And Fernandes. And it's Rashford. And he was quick to react.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Park Ji-sung. Climbs up big! Rashford. Vardiol. And it's Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Azar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vardiol. Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass their way through. Shot could be on. And the shot! Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. Casemiro. That's a cute ball. And that has put paid to that. He's gone forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Fernandes. Into the channel. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Fernandes. Vardiol. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A probing pass. Rashford. Costa Curta gives no quarter whatsoever. Ball played for Rashford. Plenty to aim at here. He's through now, shapes to shoot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution in progress.
Johor Darul Tazim are... Decent chance! Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely aimed. Owen! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He has found a way through. Oh, great run, magical! Showing good feet. Messi. That's very neat. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So, another set play. He's tried one! He's put his foot right through that one. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And a quick announcement today that
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many...